Hey, this is Big D from thehogsofwar.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how to paint an Ork Nob. The first step is to use some Narlock green and paint up all the skin. You're going to want to make sure to get everywhere, under the jaw, under the arms, everywhere it's hard to reach, and you're not going to be too worried about keeping it very clean, because in the next step you're going to go back over any areas that you got any of the green on, so it's just not going to matter. Once you've got the green down, the next step is going to be to do the pants and any other leather on the model. For this, I'm going to be using Scorched Brown. It's a real nice color. It's real heavy pigmented, so you don't have to go over it more than once. And you're going to want to get the pants, the straps, maybe one of the things on his wrist there. At this point, you don't have to be real careful about getting it on any of the metal, but you do want to try and keep it off of the skin as much as you can, because you don't want to have to go back over that again. Once you've got the pants done, the next step is going to be to pick out the shirt. For the shirt, I'm using the color that ties the whole army together, which is orange. This is a Solar Macarius orange. It's a foundation paint, so it's real heavy pigment. Again, that way you only have to go over it once. And at this point, you're going to start wanting to be a little bit more careful. If you get a little bit on the metal area, it's not that big of a deal. And if you get just a little bit of spill over onto like the pants or even the arms, if it's just a little bit, you don't have to worry about it because the wash will take care of that. Alright, next up is going to be to do the middle. For the middle, I'm going to be using Bolt Gun. That's just pretty much my go-to color for anything that's going to be very dingy or anything that's going to be very dark. For this, you want to hit the tops of the boots. You're going to want to do the gun and then the haft of the weapon. There's also a few little places on the model, like a couple of armor plates, one on his stomach and then his shoulders, and the ring on his back. At this point, like with the orange, you're starting to kind of start bringing it in, keeping it a little bit cleaner, but at the same time, if you mess up a little bit, it's not that big of a deal because the wash will color it up. Alright, the last color that we're going to put on the orc is a Deneb stone. We're going to do the tusks, the fingernails, and the strap on the eye patch. You know, normally on a tabletop model like this, you're not going to do the real small details like this, but since the orc's tusks are real big and they stand out so nice when you paint them, it's worth going in and putting just a little bit of extra effort into. Alright, now that we got all the base colors on the model, we're going to hit it with some wash. For this model, we're going to be using a Bedab Black, and we're going to do a real heavy wash on him. You know, this fills in all the colors, it's going to add shading and highlighting, and it's going to cover up any small mistakes that we made on the model. This is kind of the secret sauce to making this guy go from looking to looking, you know, pretty nice on the tabletop. Alright, here he is all done. You can see the wash is dried and it's added a lot of definition to the model. At this point, if you want to do the base, you can, but other than that, he's ready to go.